I did 200 with golf and used it for 10, but 2 or 3 years ago. I was generous, so I think they're going to be okay. It is, yes.
They're a lot.
The bat wings are really good.
Yeah, just leave. I won't put but I come right back to the stage together.
So will Wendy process off first, or will who processes off first? So then I follow the water bottle.
Polly goes that way, and we all just follow.
See that it's Christie's with my lesson Murphy is doing the lesson. Beth and Kitty and stuff.
Oh, yes. Yeah. The Alumni voice needs to be there.
She doesn't know what's wrong.
Well, in my opinion, one very upcoming issue. You're still moving. Whether she that voice went out, there's still relationship maintained.
You should make sure to highlight anything that
There you go.
How do you pronounce it? Chole, C-H-O-L-E. Chole is the beans you eat. Employee. So I started with chole, testing with her, and every time employee and then the automatically becomes chole.
That's right. I put one person behind
getting droves.
But it is the biggest party.
How long does it take them?
Well, so what they do is they do one big ceremony. Nobody goes across the stage except for the PhDs now. Then they do breakout ceremonies as providing programs for them. But it is such a sense of, it's like one of those honors now.
They have invested a lot of their time and money.
So this is a big day. Let it be fun.
I have no context. Let me know that. Debatable issue.
Parents are so happy. They're having a party tonight at his villa. He couldn't get a reservation till 8:30. He knows I go to sleep at 7.
Yeah.
So I said, can you come here? I said, I'll be here. Very good.
She's a wild.
She's very talented. She's very strong.
I think that we do got in our recruitment process is that she sort of declared herself an honorary college student in graduation, so somehow
Yeah, so that argument is difficult. Yeah. I'm sure we looked at that for my last. It's an English. And you were you mentioned Colby. We have my wife in Maine, and we have a vacation coming. East Island off the coast of Good to know we both forgot.
I'm Sharon in Harbor,
Harbor, okay.
Mount Scott's area. Off of like, Harbor 12. We have one of the Texas Fingers on.
Oh yeah, we've been there for 20 years. We bought this cottage from this cousin about 6 years ago. So now this is our retirement. We present the son. The rest of the time. We have 7 grandchildren. Yes, and we'll be here, school here, and whatever. But we're heading out.
I could just smell the post on thing. I know, I said to my husband, Josh by condo. And I said, whatever, you would rather have a cottage.
Oh, indeed, yes.
He broke it.
Well, well, it's been fun. My in-laws have retired to Pittsburgh and they've maintained their homes. So they're 90s. It's great fun. I mean, I was here for great fun.
Faculty are moving.
My wife's cousin. Oh, that's a good way to put it. Yeah.
They have welcomed me after 17 years.
Interesting. Where's their
Wyoming survival skills.
Here they come.
Jeremy Street is musicians.
wires loaded up?
I was going to segue into
Ours up in
Sally and I'm just getting nervous now too.
They have been learning. They have no idea how lucky they
And
are.
this is a cooler commencement than many.
Last year was Ed was like, I think once you sit down.
We can turn these up.
They got a camera there.
It's been the recording.
So, I mean, that's just great.
There are other cameras, I think they got.
Always been like, cool lots.
So that can automatically turn.
I think that one right there is still just fixed. It's just taking individuals to the others that I think got other pieces around.
And this is what they're doing.
Like, who's that?
I think it's set, but it might be better. We'll see. I stumble into it and find out.
Heather pitched me yesterday.
She's doing a great job.
She's so good.
She's not shy.
Her mother works in the enrollment area.
Oh, really?
So we use her.
Okay, who's in the green room?
Yeah, that's right. That's great. Thank you. Be careful.
Who's good faculty time?
Good morning.
Good morning.
I invite you to please stand as you are able for our invocation. Our collective prayer for most of this week has been a simple one. Rain, rain, go away. Come again another day. We are so thankful that at last that prayer has been answered, and what a glorious and sunny day we now enjoy. So in a spirit of gratitude for prayers answered, let us begin our time together with a moment of silence to honor the beautiful diversity of spiritual traditions and religious expressions present in this gathered community. As we begin this morning, I'd like to dedicate this prayer to our graduates and to the commencement speaker they have chosen for today, Dean John G. Eccles, my boss, but also my dear friend. You will hear more about Dean Eccles in his introduction and his comments, but I want to simply refer to one of his many accomplishments. Drysdale students messages to the community fondly as they dig, by which let's pray. Each of our graduates applied to Lynchburg College and were then accepted. But none knew where certain it would take them and what it would take to bring that vision into reality. While they were the architects of their future, they knew the designs for their life would require many subcontractors to bring their hopes and dreams into fruition. And so it was that they met faculty and advisors who helped them create the design plans, sometimes altering the original proposal in order to better suit their aptitudes and abilities. Staff and coaches, mentors and role models, all contributed the various materials that were needed to build these students from the ground up. lesson plans and engaging assignments, field trips and study abroad, community service opportunities, internships, and practicums. Encouragement and support from their families and their friends became the bricks and mortar when the terrain of life became muddy and messy. These students developed hard hats of courage and resilience that protected them from the dangers of discouragement and disillusion. And now, as they prepare to walk across the stage, they can be proud of the edifice that is their education at Lynchburg College. And just as the rooms and hallways of Drysdale are dedicated to its many benefactors, so are the rooms and hallways of these students' lives dedicated to all those who have touched and inspired them along the way. Their hearts, minds, and spirits will be forever imprinted by the influence and impact of particular family members, lifelong friends, faculty, staff, and administrators. So while our graduates may differ by major and minor, by discipline and by degree, they all share in being co-creators in the construction of their lives at Lynchburg College. Help them to dig deeply into the lessons learned here and the relationships forever cemented into their souls. It truly is a wonderful world. Please be seated.
Good morning. On behalf of the Board of Trustees of Lynchburg College, it is my privilege to welcome you to the 113th commencement of LC. The current Board of Trustees is a group of 32 alumni, parents, and friends of Lynchburg College who are responsible for ensuring the quality and health of the college now and into the future. Several trustees are here with us today. Trustees, would you please stand and be recognized? The trustees joined the graduates in thanking the dedicated and distinguished faculty, staff, and administration who have invested care, concern, time, and talents to help you be where you are today. My grandchildren often ask their parents and grandparents a question similar to this. When you were growing up, did you have, and you can fill in the blanks, cell phones, iPads, laptops, and then sometimes it deteriorates to, and they think they're so funny, cars or electricity or indoor plumbing. It's easy to be amazed at the changes for each generation, but clearly we continue to see the enduring value of a Lynchburg College education. At Lynchburg College, each generation has learned how to read deeply, listen carefully, and communicate clearly to understand and appreciate complexity, how to think critically and creatively, and to be nimble and resourceful in the face of uncertainty, how to put words into action, to engage the world and challenge the status quo in Lynchburg and around the globe. These are the skills of a lifetime, the building blocks of a productive, ethical, and satisfying life. These are the fruits of a Lynchburg College education. Class of 2016, you will soon become part of the greater LC family, an affiliation we hope brings you joy throughout your lives. As you move into the next chapter of your life, we encourage you to stay connected to Lynchburg College. Your LC relationships will always be a great source of comfort and support. We challenge you to use your time, talents, and treasures to give back, both to Lynchburg College and to your wider communities. You are among the most fortunate, and you will play a critical role in helping others. So, graduates of the class of 2016, you've made the Board of Trustees immensely proud, and you have our admiration, our gratitude, and our congratulations. Good luck and best wishes for continued success.
Good morning, trustees, President Guerin, faculty, staff, family, friends, alumni, and most importantly, the class of 2016. My name is Jennifer Lynch, and I have had the prestigious honor of serving as class president for the last 3 years. When I began writing this speech, I couldn't even fathom the idea of squeezing the last 4 incredible years of our lives into a few short moments. How did we get here? It was just yesterday we were all crawling around in diapers, and today we received degrees. This place is so much more than buildings and people. Lynchburg College is home. Lynchburg College is family. Before I can begin my speech, there are two very special family members that I would like to introduce to you. Now, I apologize in advance. This will not be easy, and it will take me a few moments to gather myself. Melissa Ann Smith and Christy Diane Kitts are not seated in a chair today, but they are here. They are present in the hearts and in the minds of every graduate that is seated before you. Both Melissa and Christy went home to be with our Lord and Savior. And because of their smiles and because of their hearts, the class of 2016 is better for knowing them. Melissa had a smile so bright she could light up any night sky. And Christy had a heart so big it barely fit on this campus. Both of these girls have fingerprints on our hearts, ones that will never fade or be erased. Melissa and Christy will forevermore be members of the class of 2016. They just have angel wings beneath their hornet pair. I would like to invite you to join me in a moment of silence to honor these extraordinary individuals. Standing in front of you today, I can tell you that this institution has experienced incredible growth thanks to this class. I cannot even begin to count the number of athletic and academic achievements that have been made. I cannot even begin to tell you the amount of service that this class has dedicated back to the community. We were the first class to experience the birth of a new building, say farewell to an incredible dean, and today we have the privilege of escorting one of the most influential men in the history of Lynchburg College to his retirement. It would be difficult to argue with the statement that LC has left a mark on our hearts, but as you move forth, never forget the reciprocal relationship that we share with the college, and know that Lynchburg College feels the same way about us. Previous to writing this, I heard the word commencement, and all that came to mind was the end of our undergraduate journey. It tickled me to learn that the true definition of the word is a start or a beginning. Today, we begin a new chapter in our lives. In a few short moments, we will walk across the stage and receive the degree that we have all worked so hard for. The last 4 years of our lives have been spent writing papers, completing assignments, and finishing projects. Today is the day it will all begin to pay off. We are now able to reread the book of our lives, and a whole new chapter will be dedicated to your achievement and hard work here at Lynchburg College. As my time here at Lynchburg College is concluding, I can't help but think back to my first day on campus. My father and sister stuck around long enough to help me unpack my dorm room and embarrass me in front of my new hallmates. After a few tears, numerous heartfelt hugs, and the shortest minute of my life, they were gone. I was left all alone, left to figure out this new world. I returned to my residence hall to find a green envelope laying on my bed. I opened it, and inside the envelope was a card from my dad. It took me a solid hour to decipher his chicken scratch. Once I had cracked Morse code, more tears fell from my eyes. Within the card was a piece of advice from my father that he had shared with me, and today I would like to share it all with you. Nothing worth having in life is easy. It'll take hard work, and there will be a few speed bumps along the way. Don't let those speed bumps slow you down. Learn from your mistakes, but don't dwell on them. The past is the past. Grow from it. Never ever settle. Always follow your dreams, no matter how far-fetched they are. Anything is possible as long as you believe in yourself. So the last time I checked, my dad was sitting in this area of the dell. And Dad, I'd appreciate if you'd cover your ears for a moment. So it really pains me to say this, and believe me, it really does, but he was right. Graduates, I urge you to welcome this piece of advice into your hearts as you leave Lynchburg College and embark on your new journey. Welcome failure as a visitor in your life, but do not make him a house guest. Always give your best, whatever that may be. Class of 2016, I would like to thank each and every one of you for allowing me to represent this cohort as class president. This position has provided challenges for me as well as triumphs, but given the opportunity, I would not change a single minute of it. Lynchburg College's mantra is once a hornet, always a hornet. And in closing today, it's a pretty great day to be a hornet. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Angel Nolasco, and I am the treasurer of the class of 2016. As senior class officers, we have grown to love and cherish Lynchburg College. We want to support it in any way that we can, which is why we served on the 2016 Senior Gift Campaign Committee. This campaign asks all seniors to remain active within the Lynchburg College community by staying connected to classmates and the LC Alumni Association, as well as supporting the college by making a gift each year to the annual fund or to any fund. I am proud to say that 206 seniors made a gift contribution this spring. These gifts went to many funds, including scholarships, specific departments, athletic teams, and the annual fund, which supports a variety of needs here on campus. In addition, the class officers have decided to make a gift on behalf of the entire senior class. We are making a $500 donation in honor of Melissa Smith and Christy Kitts, fellow Hornets who passed away during our freshman and sophomore years, respectively. Even though they are not here with us today, they will forever be members of the class of 2016. On behalf of the 2016 Senior Gift Campaign Committee, I'd like to thank everyone who donated to our campaign and wish best of luck to all graduating students. And as Dean Eccles always says, it's a great day to be a Hornet. Thank you.
Thank you, Angel and Jennifer. We appreciate that. And thank you, Dr. Guerin, the trustees, faculty, parents, families that are here, friends, and the graduating class of 2016. And to John Eccles, thank you. Your influence has been powerful and lasting, and you will be missed. 25 years ago, I donned my cap and gown and walked down the Dell, and when my name was called, stepped upon this very stage to receive my diploma. Though many years have passed and my memories of my time as a student have faded a bit, my connection to Lynchburg College remains as strong as ever. Some of you may think this is the end of your time at LC. I want to share with you it's a new beginning. Though you may be leaving campus, you will always be part of the Lynchburg College community. Like many who walked before you, you now join us on the other side as a member of the Lynchburg College Alumni Association. What does this actually mean for you? It means that you join an exclusive group of over 23,000 alumni strong, living all across the world, making an impact and changing the world around them. Our alumni are a diverse group, rich in experience and willing to share. Take advantage of this, lean on us, and learn from us for things such as career and life advice, someone to reminisce with, or even a shoulder to cry on. We understand the feeling that you had when you started at LC, and we know what it's like to be here today on the cusp of another new beginning. We are so proud of you. You have met many challenges and made great achievements here, proving your strength and your worth. As you go forward, making your imprint in the world, remember your roots here at LC. Remember your time here, all the effort that you put into your education, and all that you received from Lynchburg College. Support our alma mater when you can, and that support can be as simple as posting on social media. Show us where you go on Instagram. We'll follow you and like it. Meet up with us at a local alumni club or a lacrosse game, and come back for homecoming in the fall. We wish you all the very best, and remember, as many before who said today, once a Hornet, always a Hornet, and once again, to the class of 2016, welcome to the Lynchburg College Alumni Association.
Thank you, Wendy Bradley, and you've just been addressed by the newest member of the Board of Trustees of Lynchburg College. Wendy, welcome to the board. Did you look at the title of what the choir sang this morning? Did you look at that? I love you. What a wonderful world. And I think of that and say, that's to John Eccles. Love you, John. What a wonderful world it's been with you and AJ. It really fit. Everything is fit. In class of 2016, I heard love spoken of. You ought to know we love you, class of 2016. We're with you. Well, your commencement program shows a detailed summary of John Eccles' life, and I'm going to refer you just a few words about him that others have spoken. At one time in his life, John planned to become a Catholic priest, but while he pursued that calling, he found another calling. According to John, God gave me a pink slip. A few months after he graduated from St. Meinrad Seminary and School of Theology, he married his beloved wife, AJ. Thank you, AJ Eccles. I heard that. Together they attended graduate school and started a family while John began working in higher education. Almost exactly 30 years ago, John accepted a position as Director of Housing at Lynchburg College. His sense of humor, his respect for people, and his leadership talents quickly won the admiration of the students who worked with him in residence life. John became the Dean of Students 22 years ago, and in 2007, because of his fantastic performance in student development, I have the honor of promoting him to Vice President Dean for Student Development. But perhaps one of the best ways to introduce you to my brother, John, he's my younger brother, John, I do have an older brother, John, is to share some of the memories and comments that were sent by alumni, students, parents, faculty, staff in response to the announcements that he would retire. First was a question from one alumnus on Facebook asked, will you donate that beard to Locks for Love? I want an answer. No, he said no. Okay, we got that. We're done with that one. Another said, on my first day on campus, he came to me and wondered if I needed help. He pointed me to my class and I wondered who in the world that hippie guy was. He did not mention that he was the Dean of Student Development. I came to get to know him very well during my time at LC, and I know the school will miss a great man. Amen to that. I remembered being a freshman in 1994. John had us all gathered for a welcome event. We were arranged in a large circle. We began just taking our fingers and then slapping them against each other. Then we turned that into finger snapping. And then clapping. The volume got more intense. There was a message from togetherness, a message about a ripple effect, something about putting things out into the universe. He was inspirational to me, and I knew it was a place where I would flourish and grow. From that small snap to a loud roar of thunder, the man of thunder. New one. My time at Lynchburg College not only prepared me to be a successful teacher, but also prepared me to live my life to the fullest by being passionate and finding joy in everything I do. The greatest teacher I had was John Eccles. He demonstrates how to live your best life by putting your family first, modeling how to be a good leader, and genuinely caring and listening to every person he encounters. Another one. John is genuinely interested in people and wants to work with them to achieve the best results for the community. another one. He is one of my many reasons Lynchburg College was the perfect fit. And one more, I count him as one of the people who helped me be the person I am today. Of course, while John has led our student development program, his wife, AJ, has made her own mark on the college as a friend to many, a mentor, an academic coach, and as a mathematics instructor, an honorable profession. One person shared the following comment about the special couple. This is a special one. It's rare to find a couple who are so committed to each other and to a common mission, in this case, all things having to do with LC. From their arrival to now, they have shown constant caring for students and staff, as well as loud and enthusiastic support at athletic and other types of events that students were involved. They have been great examples and mentors to so many students. In addition to student residential life and all the work that entails, anytime John was in charge of a product like the Student Center, you knew it would be done well and receive his constant attention. And anyone who has heard AJ wax poetic about mathematical concepts knows that she loves getting students to understand this stuff. John and AJ, thanks for all you've done. Now enjoy that retirement. Please welcome to the podium the speaker for Lynchburg College Commencement 2016, Vice President Dean, my younger brother, John Eccles.
Okay, here we go. Hey, could you bring me that bag? Thank you. Appreciate it. Wow. Thank you. I had a goal before I got up here that I wouldn't cry. That's already been wrecked to hell. So we'll start again. Good tears, very good tears. I also want to say that like any speech, it's generally good to vet that speech with outside parties to make sure that it's okay. I want you to know that this speech was vetted by my wife. Would you please stand up, AJ? Where are you? Yeah, there she is. So if you don't like it, talk to her about it. Well, good morning, Lynchburg College. It's a great day to be a Hornet. We've heard that certainly. And I'm honored and proud to be speaking to you today. To the class of 2016, I'm honored to be your commencement speaker, and I hope I'll live up to your expectations. You know, I've sat quietly over in that chair over there for the last several commencements, and I've listened to over 20 commencement speeches. And of course, being at Lynchburg College, they were all great, they were all outstanding. But you know, I couldn't help but do a little backseat driving, thinking of each of them in my own little mind, evaluating them, picking at them. And yes, just between you and me, maybe not really liking one or two of them. The conversation in my mind would go something like this: well, that's kind of a bad joke. Or I'm not sure I would have used that analogy. Or maybe, I think I probably would have ended that about 5 minutes ago. Or worse yet, do you think it might start raining so this guy will wrap it up? And then finally, and I quote, well, if I was given this speech, I would ... end quote. And that, my friends, is where I made my mistake. Be careful what you ask for, because you just might get it. Now I'm on the hot seat, or at the punishing podium, and I know what's going on in the minds of all of you out there, because it's gone on in my mind too. How long will this go? It better be funny. I bet they screw up the pronunciation of my name. Well, I'm not calling your name, thank God. My job is to give the speech, so let's get on with this thing. When I practiced this speech, and yes, I actually did practice it, it lasted between 19 and 21 minutes. I have several points which I will clearly identify by number so that you know how long you must endure this time. Now, I grew up in the days of David Letterman's Top 10 and always found that a great rubric. As I look back, I'm not quite sure how I stayed up that late, as now 9 o'clock is pushing it for me and the missus. But see, now I begin to stray into one of the pitfalls of any speech deliverer. They tell you what they're going to do, they might tell you how long it's going to be, and then they ramble on for 20 minutes of additional introductory comments. And about the time that you decide that you're going to take out your first life insurance policy, because it's going to be about 20 years before you actually get up here and get your diploma, the speaker then shifts into the main body of their delivery, and you sink into the third stage of dehydration and/or depression. But I have learned from the looks of past graduates whose body language says, Mr. Speaker, please end this agony quickly and swiftly. I actually see 3 or 4 people in the front row that are already there. So, without further ado, let's get to this thing. The John G. Eccles top 10 things to remember as you move on to the next chapter of your life. Number 10, be careful what you ask for, because you just might get it. Now, I've already touched on this. Don't think badly of me or my speech unless you want to end up here one day. If you don't remember me just having talked about this, then I've already lost you. Go back to your iPhone and play your game of Angry Birds. Number 9, find something good in the awful. As director of housing, which was my first job here at Lynchburg College, I often had to help roommates resolve conflict. One day, 2 roommates came into my office and began to talk about the miserable state of affairs that they were living in, which was soon to be recognized as a human rights violation by the United Nations. Their punches and counterpunches went like this. He gives me dirty looks. He uses my toothpaste without asking. He leaves dirty socks in the middle of the floor. Oh yeah, well, he chews with his mouth open when he eats Doritos. Now, if this wasn't bad enough, but both of the parties, both of those students, used the word like to a point where I thought somebody was sticking screwdrivers in my ears. Their list of counter grievances became so unbearable that I reverted to counting the number of times they used the word like rather than actually listening to what they were saying. When the bloodletting was all over, the final count was 187 likes to 118 likes. I gotta tell you, I passed out at the end of that session, so I'm not really sure what happened to the roommates, but I learned a valuable lesson. When things are awful, find something good in it and hang on to it. For me, it was counting the word like. Because if I had actually listened to those 2 nutballs, I probably would have killed them. Number 8, under no circumstances should you ever, in personal or professional language, use the word like. Please recall the previous paragraph for an explanation. Number 7, acknowledge the obvious. I want to share a conversation that I had with a parent over the phone in my tenure as dean. While it occurred before the onslaught of cell phones, I think it still has a lesson in it. The names haven't been changed because nobody was really innocent. I was talking to a man by the name of Mr. Green, and I'll try to do Mr. Green's voice as best as I remember it. The phone call was transferred to me by my administrative assistant. Mr. Green, line 1. Hello, Mr. Green. How may I help you? Well, you see, my daughter Jennifer is having a roommate conflict, and she needs a room change now. Well, Mr. Green, I'm sure we can work with her. Ask her to come by the Office of Residence Life, and they will assist her with her options, which begin with roommate mediation. Well, you see, that's part of the problem. She can't come to Residence Life. She's in Nova Scotia. Nova Scotia? What is she doing in Nova Scotia? Well, my daughter Jen, her roommate Sarah, and their friend Jim decided it would be fun to have a road trip this past weekend, and they ended up in Nova Scotia. Well, I guess the good news is that they made it. When did you find out about this? When the New Jersey State Police called me and told me that Jen's car had been in an accident. Oh my, I hope they weren't hurt. Well, only Sarah was in the car, and she's okay. Where were Jen and Jim? They were in Nova Scotia. Excuse me, Mr. Green, I think you lost me. I thought you said the accident was in New Jersey. Yep, that's where it happened. So where is Jim and Jen now? They're still in Nova Scotia. Oh my. It seems my daughter and Jim decided to become an item during the trip, and Sarah became a bit jealous. So when they went for a walk on the beach, Sarah said she had to go back to the car to get a jacket. She never came back, and when Jim and Jen got to the car, or to the parking lot, they found a note pinned to the bulletin board saying, "See you in Virginia." They had to hitchhike to the local police station, so she left them with no ID, no clothes, and not a lot of money. Did they call you then? Oh no, they were too afraid to. The first phone call I got was from the New Jersey State Police. They noticed that the car was not registered in Sarah's name, so they called me. That was the first I'd heard of this. Oh my. So, I'm working with the U.S. Embassy to get them IDs so they can re-enter the United States. And oh yeah, Sarah's in jail for grand theft auto. So as I said at the start of this conversation, I think my daughter needs a room change. Well, Mr. Green, let me connect you with our room assignments coordinator and we'll get her a new room, lickety-split. You see, it was very obvious that this roommate situation was never going to work, even with our mighty roommate mediation plan. The sooner I came to that decision, the sooner we were going to get to a resolution. Acknowledging the obvious is sometimes a bit painful, and you may resist it. But as Darth Vader says, it is your destiny. As you go down the road of life, embrace the obvious. That was my Darth Vader imitation. Thank you, thank you. Number 6, realize the sacrifices that others make for you. I am named for my Uncle John. He was killed on June 1st, 1944, liberating Rome and Italy from the Nazi Germanies. He was about your age, he loved to read, and he probably had the same dreams and aspirations as you. I learned about Uncle John from a safety deposit box that I received when my grandmother died. In it were Uncle John's letters that he sent home, his dog tags, and telegrams from the War Department telling his family of the ultimate sacrifice that he had made. Many soldiers who lost their lives in that war were buried in cemeteries overseas. Uncle John was buried outside a small Italian town called Anzio. 70 years later, to the date, a study abroad class called Where Wars End, led by Professors Lapani and Lang, found Uncle John's grave and sent me this picture. His sacrifice took on new meaning to me, and I think it certainly took on meaning to those Lynchburg College students who were on that trip. They realized that sacrifice is not some abstract virtue that's in a book somewhere, but that it is an intensely personal choice. I'd like to ask now for all those in the audience, whether you're graduates, parents, friends, if you are veterans or currently serve in the armed forces, would you please stand now? Thank you for your unwavering personal sacrifice for all of us. Number 5, things do not always appear as they actually are. In order to illustrate this point, I'm going to talk about a vacation that AJ and I had. We were in an airport. We were checking our bags through customs. Unknown to me, she had packed 2 bags of fine white sand from a beach that we had romantically walked on the night before. Do you know what bags of white sand look like in an X-ray machine? Do you know what I look like to an airport security guy? Of course, my wife had wandered away, and I was left to explain to the nice X-ray lady and her armed to the teeth paramilitary friends with very large weapons that these were my wife's bags and that actually they were just sand. Things and people do not always appear as they actually are. That was true at that small airport, it's true here at Lynchburg College, and it's true out there in the world. Listen to people and their stories. Assume nothing. Listening is a little harder than judging, but it'll generally get you to the truth faster. Number 4, families grow and change. Embrace the change. I started out as a little son. Then I became a big brother. Then I was a teenager. And because this speech is rated for family audiences, I cannot tell you what I was called during that period of my life. I ultimately became a husband, a father, and now I'm called Pops by my 3 grandchildren. I have changed along the way, but I'm still me. Likewise, Lynchburg College has grown and changed. First, there was only Westover Hall, which sat over by that tent that we're going to get our food, by Tate and Hunley, well before those 2 buildings were even dreamed of. Then buildings like Carnegie and Hopwood popped up. Now let's fast forward to the last 15 years. We've seen Schule, the Graduate Health Science Building, Schellenberger, and Drysdale rise up. We are different, and yet we are the same. Only a handful of men and women graduated over 100 years ago, And now we have hundreds of students, a rainbow of people receiving bachelor's, master's, and doctoral degrees. Lynchburg College is different, and yet in many ways we are still the same. This is good. Growth is natural, and it is the way of life. Number 3, choose your battles. In peacefully liberating India, Mahatma Gandhi carefully and thoughtfully chose the locations where he and his followers would confront the British rule. Although there were literally thousands of times, days, and places that he could have made his stand, he wisely chose those that would have the greatest impact on ultimately bringing freedom to all of India. Life will bring conflict and the inevitable battle. Think about whether it is the right time, the right place, and the right date to engage. Think about your ultimate goal. Think about those who you will lead into battle, and then choose your battle wisely. Number 2, let it go. My granddaughter Addie sings this all the time. Apparently it is from a Disney movie, so we know it must be true. So when I tell you to let it go, know that this advice has been approved by one of the most successful enterprises in the world, Disney. How many times do we carry baggage, junk, ill feelings, vendettas, and other anchors through our lives? If you have ever tried to make headway in a boat while dragging anchor, you'll soon realize you'll burn a lot of gas and get nowhere fast. You really have 2 choices. You can drag that anchor all your life, end up pretty tired, and probably miles from home port. Or you can pull it in and stow it where it belongs so you can make some headway. Worst comes to worst, you can always cut anchor. Either way, Eltha was right. Let it go. And now, what I think you've been waiting for, the John G. Eccles #1 thing to remember as you move on in life. It is a great day to be a Hornet. Yeah, it is. Dangerous thing is there's like 16 open water bottles underneath there. So I don't know what I'm getting. Nope, that's not mine. It's actually water. You caught that, huh? Okay. Our hope is that Lynchburg College has gotten into your bones, that you beat Hornet red in your heart, and that you'll always remember what Lynchburg College has done for you. It can even affect your apparel.
Red shoes.
These men and women on this side of the aisle have worked hard to get you here today. They have endured constant excuses for late papers, missed classes, sleeping in the back row, and worse yet, checking your text messages while in class. And yet they also rejoiced at your successful interviews, job offers, and acceptance into grad school. They never gave up on you. And you know what? Neither did the staff. Those people in the dining hall who served grilled cheese sandwiches on Wednesdays. Those in housekeeping who cleaned the bathrooms every day. Those on grounds and physical plant who shoveled the walks and parking lots in the dead of winter. Those on campus safety and security who protected you from the onslaught of townies every weekend. Those in the counseling center that listened to you in the dark times. And those nurses in the health center who gave you something to take care of that rash that just wouldn't go away. You see, Lynchburg College really is a family. We're not perfect, and sometimes we do cry over spilt milk, but at the end of the day, we're all Hornets, and that's why it's a great day to be a Hornet. In closing, people ask me, what is the part of the job that I'm going to miss the most? And after musing about middle of the night phone calls, disciplinary hearings, and emails from angry parents, well, I'm sure it was none of you parents out there, it was other parents. I think what I will miss most is that chair right over there by Ann Gibbons. You see, when I sit up here, I get to see students collect their diplomas from Dr. Guerin, whether they're bachelor's, master's, or doctoral. I get to see them all. I get to see the eyes that realize a dream come true. I get to see the smile that acknowledges satisfaction and commitment. I get to see tears of joy, war cries of victory, and bear hugs of appreciation. I get to see miracles walk across this stage, and that is an honor and a privilege that I always will treasure. But you know, it's more than the pomp and circumstance of today, the academic honors and all the things that are about today. They are important because they symbolize a journey well taken. But AJ and I will treasure more the everyday vision of Lynchburg College. When you came here the first time with wide eyes, frightened and excited. We got to see you wolfing down chicken tenders in the dining hall, many more than you probably should have. We got to see you sweaty and stinky after early morning workouts. We got to see you struggle with the math concept and realize how it actually works. We got to see you open up your soul and speak about your worries and anxieties. We got to feed you at our home. We got to see you play on fields and courts. We got to see you perform on stages. I even got to play the cowbell in the stand-up band at a basketball game. And we got to see you proudly display your academic work. That's what really makes today special and a miracle. And wrapping this thing up, AJ and I are fortunate to have walked with you on this path called Lynchburg College. You will forever have a place in our hearts. We are biased. We think Lynchburg College, all of you, are the best students in the world, and that's not a bias that we'll be giving up anytime soon. As this chapter ends for both you and me, a new one will begin, and I think our paths will cross again sometime on this common ground called Lynchburg College. Thank you for your love, thank you for your support, and please always remember, once a Hornet, always a Hornet. Amen.
Thank you, Brother John. We're now at the conferring of the honorary degrees. And today we have some real giants who are being recognized for the phenomenal things that they've done for Lynchburg College. Some things that I'll mention and some things that they will just have done and that will help us all. One of the pair coming up, it's a couple, and just like it's John and AJ, we have another couple. And this happens frequently. It's not just a single person in the family who does something, but it's two together. And it's William Jamerson and his lovely wife, Ellen. But first we'll read the Doctor of Science for William E. Jamerson, Sr. as they both approach the microphone. William E. Jamerson, Sr., president of Jamerson Building Supply in Appomattox, Virginia, is a business leader who expends time and energy to enrich the lives of Central Virginians. A key planner and development for the Windhurst Traditional Neighborhood in Lynchburg, Mr. Jamerson and his wife Ellen Paulette Jamerson donated the lead gift for the YMCA that bears the Jamerson name. He is the former president of J. Jamerson & Sons, now Jamerson Lewis Construction, who did the expansion and renovation of the Drysdale Student Center. You're looking at the builders, and also Phil Jamerson sitting over there in the audience. A past member and chair of the Appomattox County Board of Supervisors, Mr. Jamerson served as field supervisor for Labor of Love and Bright Star Court for Habitat for Humanity in Lynchburg. He is a recipient of numerous honors, including the 1990 Virginia Tech Alumni Distinguished Service Award, the 2002 Distinguished Achievement Award, and the 2000 Golden Hammer Award for the Central Virginia chapter of the Professional Estimators Association. He is a member of the National Conference for Community and Justice, the International Musical Box Society, Posthumous Society at Virginia Tech, and Grace Hills Baptist Church in Appomattox. He earned a BS in Building Construction from Virginia Tech, where he played varsity football. He served as an ACC football official for 21 years, and he's a member of the Appomattox County Sports Hall School of Fame and the Lynchburg Sports Hall of Fame. Dr. William E. Jamerson. He's a big guy, a big heart, and does a lot of big things. And now Ellen Paulette Jamerson for the Doctor of Humane Letters. A lifelong resident of Appomattox, Virginia, Ellen Paulette Jamerson has devoted much of her time, talents, and effort to community service, not just in her own community, but also in Central Virginia. The first woman president of the YMCA of Central Virginia, she is a former board member of the Greater Lynchburg Community Trust and a past member of the Women's Leadership Council of the United Way of Central Virginia. She was a leader in the creation of a new YMCA branch in Lynchburg, to which she and her husband, William E. Jamerson, provided the lead gift. Mrs. Jamerson is a member of the National Conference Community and Justice in Lynchburg, the Posthumous Society and Women in Leadership and Philanthropy at Virginia Tech, America's Promise, the Appomattox County Education Association, and Grace Hills Baptist Church in Appomattox. She and her husband have two sons, William Edward Jamerson of Old Lyme, Connecticut, and Philip Clifton Jamerson, CEO of Jamerson Lewis Construction Company, and that's the guy sitting over there at the green tie that built the Drysdale Student Center and some other things around his campus. Philip's wife, Terry, is a publisher of the Roanoke Times and a member of the Lynchburg College Board of Trustees. Dr. Paulette Jamerson. Dr. Jamerson and Dr. Jamerson. Our next awardee is local, another big person that's done so much for Lynchburg College. It's E.W. Tibbs, the Doctor of Science. I would like to tell you more about his background. It's not written here, but this guy came up in a hard life, working hard on a farm. He's done a lot of things you wouldn't expect a CEO of Centra to have done, but this guy has done it. As president and CEO of Centra, E.W. Tibbs has one overarching goal: to provide Central and Southern Virginia communities with high-quality, low-cost health care. Mr. Tibbs joined Centra in 2006 as Vice President of Operations and held the positions of Senior Vice President of Operations and the dual position of Senior Vice President of Acute Care and CEO and President of Centra Southside Community Hospital in nearby Farmville. Prior to joining Centra, he was President and CEO of Bedford Memorial Hospital. A native of Bedford, Mr. Tibbs has a distinctive background of clinical and business experience. In addition to being a registered nurse, listen to that, a registered nurse, that's just the beginning of it. He holds a master's degree in business administration from Avery University. His background in nursing helps him relate to staff members who are either directly or indirectly caring for people. And his expertise in healthcare finance and business uniquely qualify him for his current position. Let me tell you, folks, he has been a fantastic supporter of the health science graduate programs at Lynchburg College and continues to do great things for so many of us. Thank you, Dr. Tibbs. Reach high. Reach high. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
Congratulations, Dr. Tibbs. We are now at the presentation of the posthumous degrees, and they have been so eloquently spoken about by the senior class officers of Lynchburg College. Although we continue to grieve the loss of Christy Kitts, who died on January the 5th, 2014 as a result of a tragic accident, we are deeply grateful for the time she was able to spend with us as a member of the Lynchburg College community. Whether taking classes with hopes of earning her degree in nursing, or spending time with her sisters at Kappa Delta, or simply enjoying her days on this campus, Christy left an imprint on the hearts of all who were lucky enough to know her. According to her academic advisor at the time, Professor Yvette Odie, Christy was a sweet person with an ever-present smile and an infectious enthusiasm for nursing and helping others. Students remember Christy as the PASSLey, that's P-A-S-S, who stayed up late to assist her peers even when she had her own work to do. We present this posthumous degree to Christy's mother, Diane, and assure her that Christy and her entire family will always be part of the Lynchburg College community. Once a Hornet, always a Hornet. Thank you, Dr. Beth McKinney from Health Promotions. Melissa Ann G. Smith died on March 10th, 2013. Since students were on spring break when Melissa died, the campus service was held the next week. Everyone wore pink. Members of her family, her class, her faculty, and her childhood friends came to tell stories. Melissa was from Pamplin, Virginia, and a member of the Piney Ridge United Methodist Church. While a student, she was employed by Tolley's Market. Melissa came to Lynchburg College having already completed an associate's degree at CBCC while she was in high school. According to her professors and academic advisor, she had great ambition, enthusiasm, and dedication to the field of criminology. She was a pleasure to have in class. While at Lynchburg College, Melissa made a mark on her classmates as a caring and loving friend. We remembered her that day the words of Proverbs 4, verse 23. Above all else, guard your heart, for everything else you do flows from it. Students honored her with a red chair bearing her name on the dell, and today remember her by awarding this diploma. Dean Eccles will now present some special recognitions. Dean Eccles.
Good morning again. At this time, we wish to recognize those graduates who, because of excellence in scholarship, service, and leadership, have been inducted into 2 national honorary organizations. These students are noted on pages 5 through 7 of your program. In addition, international and study abroad graduates will also be recognized. After each group is introduced, I will ask that the recipients stand and remain standing. I will ask that you hold all of your applause till the end so that all the groups can be celebrated together. The first group is Phi Kappa Phi National Honor Society. Will those being recognized for Phi Kappa Phi please stand now and remain standing? Selection to Phi Kappa Phi is based on a student's exemplary academic performance in their coursework here at Lynchburg College. Members are wearing white ribbons and blue insignias. The second group is Omicron Delta Kappa National Leadership Honor Society. Will those being recognized for Omicron Delta Kappa please stand and remain standing? This organization recognizes men and women for their academic excellence as well as their leadership and service contributions at the college. Members are wearing blue, black, and white cords. And the third group is comprised of the international students and study abroad students. They are noted in your program as well. Will our international and study abroad students please stand now and remain standing? These students are wearing sashes designed to display the flag of the country they represent. Students who studied abroad are wearing sashes representing countries where they studied. International students are wearing the sash of their native country. Can we say anything before we clap? Okay. Please join me in recognizing these extraordinary members. Whoop, whoop.
I also have some recognitions here for our students, and some of this came from Gift Day and was talked about by the officers in the senior class. But part of it was Gift Day. We had our red shoes on like Dean Eccles has over here. We were wearing a lot of red, and I love to see it also. It was one of the most beautiful days here at Lynchburg College in our 15 years. But some of my great memories are seeing videos of Dean Eccles and Mrs. A.J. Eccles hanging from a tree. Yeah, you did that at a certain point. And you got his beard sprayed red. You had that happen. And then you were kissed by Dr. Jimmy Rue for a certain point. I only got a hug coming down the aisle today from him, but that's maybe not in the future. That's okay. And you've already announced the amounts, like a 209 as of May the 5th compared to 191 last year. You're always going above. This class is going up from any other class before. But also, there were several student organizations with 100% participation from the seniors. And a deal was made that you would be asked to stand as a group for each of these that were 100% in senior participation. And here we go. Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity, stand up. Okay, the great Martin Luther King and Thurgood Marshall are in that fraternity, folks. That's a big one. Alpha Kappa Alpha in sorority. Stay standing, yeah. Kappa Delta sorority. Tri Sigma, Sigma 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 sorority. And the Student Government Association Executive Board. Now, all seniors who have done this, of you 209, stand up, please. Yeah. Thank you very much. As the announcer at UFC says, it's time for the conferring of the doctoral degrees first. The Doctor of Education and the Doctor of Physical Therapy degrees, which have been voted on by the faculty of the Board of Trustees, will now be conferred. Dean Gupta.
Thank you, President Garin. Will all the candidates for the degree of Doctor of Education, Doctor of Physical Therapy, please rise. President Garin, I have the honor to present 10 candidates for degree of Doctor of Education, 39 candidates for degree of Doctor of Physical Therapy. These candidates have successfully completed the course of study assigned, have been certified by the faculty of the college and approved by the Board of Trustees, and I ask you that by your official act, confer upon them these degrees.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees and on the recommendation of the faculty of Lynchburg College, I confer upon the May candidates the degree of Doctor of Education and Doctor of Physical Therapy with all the honors, rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereunto appertaining.
I also present candidates for degree of Doctor of Education who expect to qualify for their degrees by the end of summer session. Subject to the completion of the requirements, diplomas will be issued in August. They will come forward to be recognized along with the degree recipients.
The master's degrees which have been voted on by the Board of Trustees will now be conferred also.
Will all the candidates for degrees of Master of Arts, Masters of Education, and Master of Science in Nursing please rise? President Garin, I have the honor to present, for this first, okay.
Bring them on.
Bring them on.
Let's go.
I thought
Yes, sir. It's time.
Okay, you got your list?
Yeah.
You call the name.
Brendan L. Elban. Derek Raphael Brown. Jeremy Scott Bryan. Nan Brunson Carmack. Rebecca D. Clark. Scott Thomas Douglas. Alexis Eileen Earhart. Stephen W. Lamb. Dorothy Oscarlin Elder. Jason W. Fleshman. Lillian Calandro Kozlowski. Karen M.S. Hills. Jessica May Jones. Jacqueline Lubin. Harry P. Montaro. Joanne Booth Newton. James E. Rinella. Ryan D. Yabzinski. Jessica Blair Bagby. Kristen Michelle Bach. Bryce Bernier, Nicholas Bernier Bhala. Brian Frederick Britt. Jackson Colville Connell. Jesse Tyler Cook. Coley McIntosh Darty. Deshaun Lamont Duff. Christopher Patrick Allenberger. Brian Tyler Eshrick. Jane McPherson Fitzgerald. Caroline Elizabeth Hall. Sarah Elizabeth Henby. Kathleen Hattrick. Congratulations. Rachel Lauren Husner. Lindsay Reynolds. Eric B. Lineberry. Shally Ann Mills. Andrew Carolina Michelle. Jordan James Moultrie. Julianne Nicole Morgan. Daniel Ward Parker. Yvonne Poon. David Raymond Reynolds. Sarah Ann Scruggs. Arnon Lee Sisson. Christopher Trent Smith. Adam Nicholas Thomas. Haley Thomas. Tom B. Thomas. Kevin Whiten. Emily Wiley. Ann Blair Wilkins. Sarah Williams. Bryn Marie Wortman.
Excuse me.
Yeah, masters, right? You say.
Okay. And now the master's degrees, which have been voted by the Board of Trustees, will now be conferred. Now we'll do it.
Well, all the candidates for Master of Arts, Master of Education, Master of Science, Nursing, please rise. You have already done that. President Guerin, I have the honor to present 9 candidates for degree of Master of Arts, 53 candidates for degree of Masters of Education, 11 candidates for degree of Master of Science in Nursing. These January and May candidates have successfully completed the course of study assigned, have been certified by the faculty of college and approved by the Board of Trustees. And I ask that you, by your official act, confer among them these degrees.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees on the recommendation of the faculty of Lynchburg College, I confer upon the January and May candidates the degrees of Master of Arts, Master of Education, and Master of Science in Nursing, with all the honors, rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereunto appertaining.
I also present 5 candidates for degree of Master of Arts, 23 candidates for degree of Master of Business Administration, 39 candidates for degree of Master of Education, 15 candidates for degree of Master of Public Health, 3 candidates for degree of Master of Science in Nursing, who expect to qualify their degrees by the end of summer session. Subject to the completion of the requirements, diplomas will be issued in August. They will come forward to be recognized along with the degree recipients. Will all the graduate candidates please be, except for the first row candidates who have come forward to the platform. So,
That will be going.
Tim Ryan Bartitis. Jeremy M. Kraft. Ann Lloyd Doris. Victoria Michelle Funk. Emily Ann Martin. Carl Stacy Prater. Diana M. Sprankler. Darren Ricardo Warren. Jason William Whitson. Angelo L. Colon, Jr.
Thank you.
Justin Krause. Ryan Heath Gibson. Congratulations. John Courtney Hatchett. Christopher Scott Howard. Rahul Jain. Rebecca Faye Loftus. Caroline Moore. Osby L. Nolan II. Adam Walter Pearson. Victoria Ramsey. Sierra Shy Spicer. Summer Brook Spicer. Daniel Waters. Amanda Arnold Moore.
What's that?
Amanda. Angela. Jessica Marie Bain. Peter Joseph Berry. Tiffany Michelle Borcher. Caitlin C. Bragg. Christopher Patterson Brown. Ashley C. Bryant. Kathy Ann Busher. Kevin Canada.
Have a drink.
Okay.
Just wait.
Kevin Canada.
Okay. So we got to switch. Oops. Thank you. Thanks, Ken. Let's make sure we get the name.
Jane. Jane Regan Cannon. Natalia Sissel. Benjamin Randall Porter. Octavia Denise Davis. Daphne Annette Denton. Ashley Marie DiMarzio. Cynthia D. Ferguson. Hassan Michael Ford. Callie A. Greenslade. Geraldine Marie Galano. Galina.
Hi. Hey guys.
Megan C. Hagman.
Come see us.
Marie Susan Harvard. Samantha Shri Holt. Megan Elizabeth Horvath. Colin Champion Lewis. Richard Anthony Long. Elizabeth Marnie. Angela J. Marshall. Morgan Casey McGowan. Michaela Monday. Hannah Myers. Amanda Myers Ramirez. Elizabeth Lee Rody. Taylor D. Sainz. Daniel John Savage. Berlin Cooper Seitz. Melanie D. Sexton. Nicole Brooke Ship. Timothy Ryan Smith. Kevin Gerard Spalding. Natasha Nicole Spinner. Chelsea Marie Stumple. Andrea Annette Trotter. Sneha Shrikant Bable. Congratulations. Catherine Marie Walker. Brenda Sanders Willis. Stormy Woods. That's not good. That's empty. Sydney Elizabeth Bolton. Courtney L. Domelinsky. Grace N. Egerton. Ellison Claire Flake. Morgan B. Hewitt. Malia Huggins. Hillary Elizabeth Johnson. John Lopez. Christy McKeever. Angela Brittany Sale. Brittany Sale. Skylar Seals.
It's here somewhere.
Michael Sander Jr. Abby Tribble. Chelsea Williams. Elizabeth Sarah Wolf. And two others. Yagniva Kite. Lucy Turner Little. Tamika Nolan Younger. Yes.
Oh, I missed those. I was caught in the moment.
You ready? Okay. After this tour, you're up.
They're going to come. You start. You start. We're right here, ready.
Your right, my left is going.
Now we get to the undergrad. Now some
Let me room for blank over here. Good.
We are now ready for the conferring of the undergraduate degrees. Oh yeah, it's time, it's time, it's time. The undergraduate degrees which have been voted by the Board of Trustees will now be conferred.
Will all candidates for the degrees of the Bachelor of Arts and the Bachelor of Science please rise? President Guerin, I have the honor to present 192 candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Arts, 213 candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science. The January and May candidates have successfully completed the course of study assigned, have been certified by the faculty of the college, and approved by the Board of Trustees. And I ask that you, by your official act, confer upon them their degrees.
And here we go. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees on the recommendation of the faculty of Lynchburg College, I confer upon the January and May candidates the degrees of Bachelor of Arts or Bachelor of Science with all the honors, rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereunto appertaining. Graduates, turn your tassels.
I also present 54 candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Arts, 58 candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science who expect to qualify for their degrees by the end of summer session. Subject to the completion of their requirements, diplomas will be issued in August. They will come forward today and be recognized along with the degree recipients. Will all candidates please be seated? The program provides an explanation of Westover Fellows and academic honors. I will now ask each group to stand and be recognized, and please remain standing. We're going to hold our applause until all of the students with honors are standing, so we can recognize them together. Honors in the major, honors, high honors, highest honors, cum laude, magna cum laude, and summa cum laude. Please join me in congratulating these students. Please be seated. I'm now going to ask the first row of candidates to please stand and come forward to the platform. And if I can ask you to come all the way up to the flag. And our first candidate is Jonathan R. Adams. Haley Elizabeth Adcock. Sean Patrick Ahern. Kimberly Tameldon Alfaro. Tara Christina Ancone. Abigail Marie Anderson. Mary Ashley Anderson. Matthew Paul Anderson. Abigail Mariah Andrews. Dane Joseph Angel. Angela D. Arthur. Parisha Yasmin Ashroff. Sean Christopher Austin. Alyssa Dawn Baber. Andrew Peter Bear. Cameron Norwood Baker. Tonya Elizabeth Baptiste. Emily Marie Beboto. Chance L. Barkham. Catherine Ann Barlow. Lexus Chandra Barr. William Tyler Barrett. Nicole Leanne Barton. James Paul Bateman. Moran Elizabeth Beidelman. Mary Elizabeth Byer. Lila Robin Louise Velasco. Lillian Catherine Bonar. Tyler J. Billups. Artur Bayul. Allison Patricia Black. Cody Alley Blankenship. Zachary G. Blankenship. Marina Stephanie Bobel. Bethany Paige Borey. Dane Thomas Bauer. Julil Dante Bowles. Megan Knight Bowling. Ashley Paige Boyd. Marie Lynn Boyd. Julia Rose Bozarth. Brandon Scott Bradley. Meredith Lee Bradshear. Cassandra Marie Brusha. Amy Lee Bresson. Stacy Lynn Bresson. Tyler Smith Bringman. Mariah Lee Brocklebank. Kendall Nicole Brooks. Jasmine Makia Brown. Caitlin Marie Brown. Meredith Allen Brown. Quentin Thomas Brown. William Jamerson Brown. John McLeod Brownlee. Sarah Grace Bryant. Samantha Brooke Bridge. Corey Tyler Butka. Derek Thomas Bullock. Mariah P. Burgess. Connor Lee Burke. Jennifer N. Burley. Hannah Elizabeth Burley. Betsy Lynn Burnett. Lauren Michelle Burnett. Matthew Gray Burnett. Mackenzie Lee Kennard. Vito Carchapalo. Caroline Elizabeth Carroza. Robert Belton Carter. Lauren E. Cash. Nicholas Richard Castillo. Nathasia Nadu Cheatham. Sean M. Cherry. Haley Kennedy Cherriello. Taylor Reed Clark. Shanice L. Clark. Casey Ann Clary. Shannon Marie Clow. Patrick Neal Cloudis. Connor H. Klein. Virginia Danielle Kaufman. James E. Coleman. Alexandra Faith Conley. Ryan Edward Connors. Hannah Catherine Cook. Stephen Bradford Cook. Sarah Grace Kuhn. Dalton Lee Sterling Cooper. Allison Sanders Copeland. Sarah Beth Corey. Christopher Henry Cornelius. Lindsay Nicole Krill. Mary Catherine Croft. Haley D. Crouch. Rachel M. Curtis. Daniel L. Turkowski.
Yes, Sarah.
Almost went. Almost knocked the paper off. But they weren't stapled together. They're loosely.
I'm gonna back in. You're gonna stay. You're gonna twist it around. We're gonna compare the name. Where'd those two go? Got it. Say run. Wait a minute. Is that it? Hey, turn it. Thank you. Let's turn it. John, come here.
Gotta go.
CZ. That's it.
Sarah Marie Cerniak. Marissa Lynn Dedora. Elizabeth Helena Cody Daydon. Donnie Ray Dalton.
Nicholas Corey Dalton. Ashley Marie Davis. Joseph Lee Davis. Davis Alexander Dawson. Elizabeth Danielle Dawson. Matthew Benjamin Dawson. Carlin Susanna Dean. Taylor Marie Decker. Alexandra Nicole DeFrancesco. Lauren Brooke DeFreitas. Mary Lynn Dice. Russell Herman Delancey. Jennifer Allen Dietz. Juliana Marie DiGiacomo. Hannah Raquel Dillard. Jesse Gerald Dolan. John William Donnelly. Gabrielle Rose Doyle. Rocco Michael Duco. Ann Leslie Dykstra. Marlena Pipkin Egling. Olivia Rose Eliason Parrott. Dylan James Elliott. Juliana Myrtle Fall. Elena Rosa Fazio. Anthony Richard Ferraro Adams. Norman Dennis Fitzka. Grace Lauren Finnerty. Ashley Sarah Fitch. Margaret Shannon Flynn. William Patrick Foley III. Cheney Elizabeth Forbush. John Bruce Fox Jr. Christina Gail Francis. Catherine Wynn Francis. Shaquita Janae Franklin. Tess Gabrielle Freelick. Chelsea Amber Fry. Brian Guillermo Fuentes. Jacob Allen Fuller. Megan Rosemary Gallagher. Leonette Lenora Gardner. Colton Lee Gallman. Andrew Robert Gavain. John Benjamin Gerke. Taylor Lauren Gibson. Christine Erin Gilmore. Lauren Renee Glenn. Dawn Marie Goff. Samantha Christine Goldsmith. Nita Gumbacumba. Frederick Jonathan Goodwin. Young Louise Goodyear. John D. Gordy. McKay Catherine Gorse. Jamie Elizabeth Grace. Anna Marie Graham. Mary Kate Granzo. Alex Elliott Graves. Sherelle Marquis Gray. Nina Ellington Grennan. Kirsten Marie Gulick. Dustin Lee Haas. Taylor Lauren Haney. Alyssa Marie Harmon. Heather Renee Harrison. Kirby Lee Hartley. Christopher Michael Hawley. Ryan Patrick Henson. Joshua David Herbal. Brittany Ann Herden. Alexander S. Hill. Douglas Allen Hines Jr. Kyle Perkins Hodges. ACA Hotchkiss. Dalton Nathaniel Hudson. Jan Nicole Hunter. Rebecca Claire Hunter. Jacob Allen Hurst. Samuel Kincaid Hurt. Jarrett Jawad Husami.
So who's next? Oh, it's wonderful. Whoops. Jackson's right here. Okay. You good? Yep. Good. Yep. Thank you, sir. Take your listen. I appreciate it.
Bradley Christian Jackson. Shayna Stavina Jackson. Alexis Ann Jensen. Randall Brian Jepson Jr. Tyler Andrew Jordan. Kyle T. Jernak. Jessica K. Jarrells. Daniel Wright Joe Brock. Kenneth Douglas Johnson Jr. Rebecca Lynn Johnson. Sonia C. Johnson. Alexander Arnold Julian. Amanda M. Kancianic. Madison Marie Carnes. Sebastian Anton Pedro Kasberg. Evelyn Rose Keeney Ritchie. Maxwell Cedar Kelly. Omar Natel Kemp. Kevin Michael Kimball. Catherine Karen Kevlin. Nicole Alexandra Kopsidis. Bryn Elise Koskinen. Kayla Marina Kraus. Emily Kucheruk. Haley Kristen Kioski. Meredith Grace Kurzweil. Morgan Elizabeth Lamondo. Elizabeth Colonnay Lane. Bryant Patrick Lavender. John Jacob Carey Laverty. Christian J. Law. Rachel Ken Lee. Anna Elizabeth Ludine. Ethan Cole Lee. Alex Clinton Lewis. Michael Alexander Lewis. Chad Parker Lipes. Bruce Anderson Little. Megan Louise Lively. Amanda Renee Logan. Blake Coles Logan. Kellen Shohei Lott. April Elizabeth Love. Kevin Patrick Lovelace. Blake Cole Lucy. Jennifer Ann Lynch. Stephanie Laura Mace. Catherine Gerard Mackinnon. Mary Margaret Millay. Nia D. Mauriso. Kelsey Marie Mars. Damika Chanel Marshall Harvey. Jerry Lynn Burdennett Martins. Trevor Daniel Martin. Michaela Marie Mastro de Casa. Amanda Gail Mayhew. Megan Catherine McAnally. Sarah Ann McReary. Jeffrey Reynolds McCullen. Bailey Ann McPeak. Abram Craddock McWayne III. Kelsey Denise Metter. Sarah Blanche Malloy. Christopher David Merritt Jr. Alyssa Jordan Meyer. Olivia Jarrell Myers. Melissa Ann Michek. Edmund Amoka Appa Minta Jr. Miranda Caitlin Mitchell. Emily Nicole Moore. Maria Victoria Moreno. Alexis Jean Morrison. Nicholas Andrew Mueller. Lauren Nicole Muir. Jonathan Barry Munn. Nancy Noro Arellana. Aaron Gunther Murphy. Brittany Renee Murphy. Lisa Mitchell Murray.
Oh my gosh. There we go. Wow.
Spencer Thomas Murray. Christopher Matthew Myers. Gabrielle Lee Myers. Niall Michelle Napoliani. Samantha Morgan Napolitano. Alexa Boatwright Nash. Caitlin Marie Nelson. Kaylin Elizabeth Nelson. Dawn Champel Noble. Angel Gabrielle Nolasco. Katie Lynn Oliver. Nicholas Novanique Olivier II. Andrew Michael Osborne. Joel Adam Otero. Jessica Nicole Overholt. Brittany Amber Pace.
Have a drink. We did pace.
Hannah Allen Paget. Jocelyn Liana Paglia. Amy Carolina Parada. Lindsay Ann Parker. Paige Parker. Julianne Patterson. Marika Rochelle Payne. Ricky Lene Peak. Sandra Elaine Perez. Kyle Damon Perkins. Austin Charles Perry. Seth Joseph Perry. Meredith May Persinger. Adrian Rebecca Fopp. Susanna Grace Fopp. Tyler Austin Phillips. Cassie Lee Pacino. Jasmine Victoria Pickering. Catherine Marie Pizarnik. Jessica Lauren Pleasance. Kendall Claiborne Porter. Danielle Nicole Powell. Jessica Suzanne Prokop. Benjamin William Prophet. Lisa Elizabeth Quell. Taylor Nicole Quillen. Taylor Nicole Rabin. Summer Sellers Rains. William Pendleton Reed. Margaret Ann Red. Michael Larry Redwood Jr. Taylor Renee Renson. Elliot Eric Rettenbach. Alexis Rose Restivo. Chandler Hart Reynolds. Sydney Nicole Riley. Earl Alden Rimby. Kevin Tyler Rivera. Katie Nicole Robinson. Catherine Elizabeth. Kimberly Noel Rodan. Zachary Austin Rollins. Michael Edward Romero.
Sorry.
Aaron Jean Ertoli Ross. Daniel Albert Rowe. Haley Lynn Russell. Caitlin Nicole Ruth. Patrick Woodson Salmon. Tabitha Dawn Saunders. Ian Michael Sawyer. Caitlin Dublair Scarce. Casey Lee Scarce. Regina Carey Scheike. Sarah Elizabeth Schrader. Madison Sky Shupe. Emmanuel Christian Scotland. Teresa Lynn Scruggs. Tabitha Nicole Sellers. Stephen Brent Sensabaugh. Daniel W. Shannon. Mallory Elizabeth Jacob Harrison Shelley. Carrie Lynn Shepard. Brandy Burley Shrewsbury. Eric James Silverwood. Jenny Lynn Simpson. Morgan Sylvia Singer. Aaron Rosella Skelton. Harrison James Smith. Heather Leilani Smith. Jasmine Perry Smith. Jennifer Barber Wilson Smith. Sarah Southworth. Jonathan Tyler Spence. Frances Elizabeth. Kelly Ashley Spittler. Tyler J. Stoddard.
Yep.
David A. Steele. Lenwood Stewart. Austin Ty Stewart. Jonathan Blake Stewart. Megan Elizabeth Stewart. Travis Wayne Stalker. Stephen Michael Strand. Christine Corey Sweat. Dylan Leonard Edward Swindles. Cody James Taylor. Drew Robert Taylor. Julie Ann Thomas. Juliana Thomas.
Wait. One more trick. Flawless so far. I don't want to jinx you. 0, 25.
There you go. It's the bell lap.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Taylor Ray Thomason. Ashley Marie Thompson. Rayford Brazil Thompson. Jacob E. Thorne.
Yes.
Ryan Craig Threschener.
Oh, you get a hug. All right, you got it, bro.
Tyler Jackson Timbley.
Congrats to you.
Sarah Kaylin Tolliver. Joseph Peter Tomasulo III. Kendall Lynn Topping. Amanda Lynn Trader. Emily Grace Trantham. Lauren Madison Tribley. Matthew Garrett Treslow. Kelsey Blair Tucker. Larry Darnell Tucker Jr. Laura Catherine Tullis. Kristen Branches Turco. Ellen Taylor Tyler. Treva Hunter Tyson. Tessie L. Van Vliet. Kelly Ray Vaughn. Brianna Joné Vinny. Joseph Michael Vincent. Holly Marie Wade. Nicole Elizabeth Wagner. Adrian Millie Walker. Amelia Dawn Walker. Ashley Keandra Walker. Kimber Autumn Walker. Christian Lee Walker. Tori Elizabeth Walker. Dylan Stephen Ward. Matthew David Warner. Tiana Simone Watts. Tyler Joseph Weed. Annalie Marguerite Weeks. Elizabeth Catherine Ware. Benjamin Halligan Weiss. Joshua Gilbert Welfare. Jewel West. Hannah Marie Wetzel. Whitney Gale Whalen. Alyssa Isabel White. William Andrew White. Megan Ray Williams. Robert Lee Williams. Matthew Tyler Wilson. Shamika Merkel Wilson. Sharmonique and Deja Wilson.
He's not here. This is Peyton. Peyton. It's on there somewhere. It's crossed out here. Wait a minute. Wingfield.
Peyton Tinsley Wingfield. Autumn Brooke Wolford. Sam Michael Walk. Jade Carol Wall. Aaron Jamal. Cheyenne Marie Wood. Shayna Lee Woodward. William Lee Woodward II. Jacob Robert Woodworth. Benjamin H. Weiland. Shaquille Ian Yusuf. Scott W. Zaring. Isabel Marie Zoro-Roki. Please join me in congratulating the class of 2016.
Okay, just a few closing remarks here. I'm going to ask some student groups to stand and the accompanying faculty members to stand also. For example, when I ask all graduates who participated in the European Union simulation, I'm also invited all the faculty, staff, and coaches who have supported, directed, or assisted over the last 4 years in the European Union simulation. Now, these are nice things because Lynchburg College graduates, most part, finish in 4 years or less, 88%. Publics are like 39%, so we did some good job. Faculty do some great jobs. Okay, think of your academic successes. Corey DeVore, Outstanding Parliamentarian Award. Stand up, and all members of the European Union simulation stand that took part in that. All union members, there you go, and have a seat. Union simulation, Dr. Sabita Mannion, Outstanding Professor Award also. All those UN simulation folks stand up and sit down. Ethics Bowl team with Dr. Laura Kicklighter went on to the Nationals this year. Stand up and sit down. Students participating in the debates in forensics, Dr. Yor and Dr. Jorgensen, please stand up. And the faculty who took them. And I get it, okay. All students who played in the orchestra, sang in the choir, part of a play production, or danced in recital, Dr. Hatcher and all those folks, concerto winners, stand up. Sit down. All those that participated in community service, stand up. At home or abroad, community service, community service. Yeah. All right, all right. The Bonner leaders and the leader of the Bonner program, stand up. And sit down. All people who participate in the Student Scholar Showcase, stand up. And sit down. All the student government officers, student activities board, student tradition board, stand up. Any officer in any organization, stand up. And sit down. Athletics, you've won so many things. Men's and women's basketball conference champions. First in the 1970s, since the 1970s for the men. First ever for the women. First team All-American in the history of the college, Alex Graves. Alex, stand up first of all. 6'4", first team All-American, Alex Graves. The whole team, the men's team and the women's team, both stand up. Men's and women's team, basketball team, stand up. And you might have noticed that some people were coming by in graduation, they were smacking these national championships, soccer, women's soccer rings. So would all the women's teams, soccer teams, won national championships, stand up. And sit down. Last year's men's lacrosse team made it to Philadelphia, played in the D3 national championships, largest supporting crowd of D3 Hornets in the history. Austin Stewart just set an ODAC conference record. Austin, stand up. Aaron Murphy, stand up. Face-offs, Bobby Disler, stand up. The whole lacrosse team, stand up. And I've got one thing to say to those folks. You see this? We're going to meet you in Salem to take care of some more business there, right? Amen, brothers. Amen. We've had some great athletic teams here, and I want them all to stand up. Women's lacrosse went to the 10th conference championship. Equestrian team, tennis team came back. Track has been phenomenal. Tennis, golf, baseball, softball. Dawn Simmons won her 500th game, and our cheerleaders, all those athletes, all you athletes, stand up. And sit down. Okay. Now we've got a new tradition here, kind of the final tradition. You're the class of 2016. So if things work as they're supposed to be, we're going to hear in just a minute or two 16 chapel bells ring for you. So we'll wait and see if they actually happen. But now, graduates, I now direct your attention to that marvelous group of individuals seated to your left, as well as some others scattered about the event and up on this stage. I ask all faculty and staff now to please stand. Graduates, join me in recognizing by your applause the truly magnificent faculty, staff, and coaches of the Lynchburg College. Fantastic people, fantastic people. This is the best class I have ever addressed. I mean that. Phenomenal, you're phenomenal, you're phenomenal. We love you, not ashamed to say it to you, we love you, we love you, okay. So finally, graduates of the class of 2016, remember that wherever you go, Lynchburg College goes with you. Continue to make us proud. Wear your LC colors. Display proudly the LC Diplomas, Trophies, Award. Always be proud that you are a Lynchburg Hornet. Come back soon, come back often. May God bless you, your families, your friends and loved ones. Go enjoy and go in peace. God bless you.
Go in peace, taking every lesson with you, academic lessons, relationships, memories. Go in peace to carry those lessons forward and change your corner of the world. Go in peace to be a hornet. Amen. Whoop, whoop.
Bells are ringing. There they go. 2, 3, 4.
It's supposed to take 28 seconds.
10. 16, let's go.